Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and we are out here at Rausch Creek today. Today we are going to be wheeling with Wally.
It's going to be legend, wait for it, dairy.
Alright guys, just getting into Rausch Creek right now. I did this trail 3 or 4 years back and it was a lot of fun. Honestly, I didn't really plan on coming back, but AOAA, which is the park that's just 30 minutes down the road, they have 2 badges that they just added. I ran those trails a couple of years ago, but obviously I want the badges for them, so we're back. So wheeling with Wally, he's another small YouTuber. His name's Justin, really cool guy. I started watching his stuff a couple months back. We got to talking on Instagram and got talking about potentially doing trips together. And he's in Ohio and I'm in Michigan, and we're like, hey, this badge trail isn't too far from either of us. Let's drive the 10 hours and let's do it. So we're out here doing it.
Too bad with the longer wheelbase?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing, I thought I might have gotten turtled on it, but it's okay. That was a fun little trail. Alright guys, we made it to Crawler Ridge. This is the first Jeep Badge of Honor trail out here. There are several different lines that you can take with this one. If I remember correctly, the line all the way to the right is the easy line, and then they progressively get harder and harder the further left you go. And it basically, I think it loops right back around. More driver, more driver. In the same spot, doesn't love me.
the short wheelbase versus long wheelbase debate continues. This one's the long wheelbase.
It's a wheelbase thing, man. That's all it is.
When you watch this back later, you'll find that funny too.
All right, so we just did Crawler Ridge. We both elected to do the easy line on Crawler Ridge. It is extremely wet out here today. I mean, it rained all day yesterday and I think the day before too. So it's really wet. Even the easy line, Justin had some trouble. You know, shorter wheelbase, they're not as good with the climbs. I walked right up it, but I'm aired down lower, plus the longer wheelbase does help. You want to try to find Trail 11 now and then loop that around and then get to Crawl Daddy?
I think so.
Sounds good, man. I'll follow your lead. Alright guys, we're just getting into Trail 11. Trail 11 is a Jeep Badge of Honor trail. It is a green trail, so it's one of the easier trails. But we're here, we're still going to do it. Trail 11, green trail.
That was a flexy kind of off score, maybe some of this is, we'll see.
Fun little flexi spot here on Trail 11. It's a green trail. You don't have to do this spot. Obviously there's a bypass right there to the left, but it just looked like a lot of fun, so we wanted to do it. Yeah, all done with Trail 11. Now we're gonna find our way to Crawl Daddy, which is one of my favorite trails I've ever run. Alright guys, we made it to Crawl Daddy. This is one of my favorite trails I have ever done. It's gonna be harder this time around, just because there's actually water running down it. They got a ton of rain yesterday, so should make it extra challenging. This trail, last time we were here 3 years ago, I had a 2-inch lift and 35s on my JK, and we were able to do it, no problem. But like I said, I mean, there's a river running through it right now. So it's just lots of big rocks. It's just a lot of fun. So Justin's gonna try this little climb here on Crawl Daddy, and I shouldn't call it little because it's a big rock. But he said he wants to put tires on it and see what it does. Are you serious?
Broken ear.
U-joint? Oh, jeez. No, you were just barely moving.
Alright, as long as the transportation's good, we're good. Oh, okay. It also broke the U-joint.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's the rest of the U-joint. Nice.
is there a spot that we can get you to? Do you have an extra U-joint?
I should. The U-joint, and it broke the drive shaft here.
So Justin was going up Crawl Daddy and grenaded his rear grenaded his rear drive shaft. Luckily he brought an extra one, so we just got to get him in a spot where he can get out and get it changed. You got a dangler.
Not even a good time.
Well, this is as good a spot as any to change out a drive shaft, right?
It turns out there is no good spot when it's your Jeep.
And this is a good example why you'll always save the hardest trail for last.
Yeah.
Because if we did this at the beginning of the day, would have ruined the whole day. Luckily, it's not even 1 o'clock yet, and the park closes at dusk, so we have plenty of time to get this switched out and finish this trail up. So we're just going to leave his winch attached. That way when we take this drive shaft completely apart, his whole Jeep doesn't just roll backwards.
I'm about to sell this thing. Are you in the market? Oh, hey. Anyone want to buy a TJ?
I think those are an 8, if I remember correctly. I didn't know that's what you were doing. I specifically remember that because I didn't have an 8. I had to go to the freaking store to buy one.
Oh, beautiful.
Need some ratcheting wrenches.
Hey, man. My TJ budget only goes so high. Mike, Andrew, this is what happens when something breaks. You see Scott down here helping? You guys set in your Jeeps, I'll never forget.
I got my side done. What are you doing over there?
There it goes.
Yep, we're spinning.
All right, welcome to Wheelin' with Wally Down Under. Okay. Other than the really sharp rocks in my back, the water's kind of nice and relaxing. It's like being at a spa.
It's like a bubbling brook. Don't let go because if it swings down, it's gonna smack me right in the face.
And you don't want that. Just
That's bad. All right, my side's done.
oh, perfect.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. All right, Scott, what's the torque spec on these puppies?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
1 UG or 2 UGs?
Good and tight.
Ugh.
You want my Ogre Dugger?
Yeah.
It's not going to fit on there, but...
No, I'm kidding.
Buy a Jeep, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Justin, how much fun are you having right now?
It's so much fun. I can barely take it.
Crawl Daddy here at Rausch Creek definitely got the better of us. But rear drive shaft, the new one. Luckily he brought an extra one. We got it buttoned back up. We're gonna get back on the trail here. All right, got the drive shaft all put back in. We're just making sure we did a good enough job. Well, it's moving under its own power, so it's working. once, and I think you tried it 5 or 6 times.
Well, I could try it one more time.
Alright, so going up Crawl Daddy, pretty good obstacle. Justin had to winch up over it, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Make sure to cut passenger too when you're doing that. That rock's like right in your face. Oh, I'm sorry, driver. I'm so sorry. Let me just put you right into a rock.
Yeah, I think you're just turtled.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You want to just take the bypass or you want to winch?
I mean, I could easily back down by the time I get, well, we got our feet already up there, but
Yeah.
that's okay. This trail's a lot harder when it's wet.
Yeah, it just rained a lot yesterday.
We did not struggle this hard, or this bad, 3 years ago when we ran it. Alright guys, we just got done with Crawl Daddy. Awesome trail. Definitely one of the best Jeep Badger Mountain trails out there. It is pretty technical. It's not an easy trail, but if you take your time with it, I think you can do it. As long as, you know, you have lockers and a winch. And definitely go with somebody. You know, if you break down, it's nice to have an extra set of hands. All right, we're getting into this black trail called Beaver Creek, and it looks pretty rocky. Looks awesome. We're going through this trail system called Beaver Creek, and it is just a huge, massive rock pile. It's very slow going. I mean, we're crawling at, you know, 4 low, first gear, just banging and clanging down some rocks.
I'd just go forward.
So I'm at a spot where, you know, if we monkeyed with it a little bit more, I probably could get off from it, but I'm just high centered on my skid plate down here, and, you know, we're just not getting over this. So just hooking up the winch line to Justin's Jeep, and then we're just gonna pull myself forward. Alright guys, we are off from Beaver Creek Trail, which is a very long trail through the woods, and you have to go really slow. It's just huge boulders and rocks, and so it's pretty slow going. Now we're on Trail 10A, and then hopefully that'll get us kind of close to getting out of here. We're supposed to be out by sunset, which is at 1800, and it's currently 1700, so we have 1 hour left, so we got to kind of start making our way to the exit. Alright guys, they said we had to be out by sunset. It is 10 minutes to sunset. We are almost back to the office right now. Kind of slowly making our way back out of the trails here. This park is a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it if you guys have never been out here before. Had to finish the day up on the RTI ramp. I've actually never been on an RTI ramp before. The JK Flex is out pretty good. Alright, now we need to get Wally up there. Alright guys, we are just finishing up here at Rausch Creek in Pennsylvania. This is an awesome park. If you guys have never been here before, I highly recommend checking it out. You do get the 3 Jeep Badge of Honors while you're out here. You know, the 3 trails are Trail 11, Crawl Daddy, and Crawler Ridge. Crawl Daddy is definitely my favorite. It was really cool meeting up with Justin from Wheelin' with Wally. He's getting his flex on right now on the RTI ramp.
Did I beat you?
Oh no, you're not even close, dude.
But both my tires are almost on the ramp. That's got to count for something.
You're close. I was right here.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
So that's not bad.
Yeah, for a 2?
No.
Yeah, that's as high as she goes.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, guys, we're going to cut this one off right here. We will catch you guys in the next video.